seen as a relatively decent answer to the Hemoplague. Is that Shades of Aluka moving into the Saint top lane?
We're gonna need a little take back. Camera, let's look at the top lane. That works out. A little treat, pretty much.
Wow, level 2 gank here from Chimin, though, as he immediately flashes, does Rookie. Chimin flashes to follow, gets the tag, as end of the line does so much damage. Crimson Rush from Otto. One more auto attack will do it, and that's first blood. Saint on the board at 2.5 minutes.
He should, well, his team shouldn't feel as pressured.
Oh, there's a seismic shove. Ghost is popped here from Otto as the Ignite goes down. The pull is going to help it pick up the kill, and Rookie expertly locks that one down. True Shot Barrage avoided by XQ, but does have to cancel the curtain call here. Well, she can do this as well as Inni goes with his wall. Stand United there from Zatai. Gets the double taunt as Shu in trouble. XQ exhausted and demolished as Zatai picks up the kill. Akon's turned up, but that's already 2 locked down. The onslaught of Shadows is able to help out as they pick up Akon as well. This is a disaster for Saint.
Yeah, that was really well. Rookie is pretty much... I don't want to say he's taking, putting the game on his back, because that was a great ulti from the Shen and Zatai. Really, really well played from this team. They are playing proactively. It's either they're adapting in this set, or perhaps after their last set versus Snake, they're pretty much... It seems like they're learning.
Well, of course, also the fact that it's a tie now on the roster might have bolstered their confidence a little bit. IG, always known as a very happy team, was when, you know, the bottom lane was still together. No longer, of course, as Marge and Battleland have turned up, but that top side of the map has always been the unit of IG that we've been looking at as being strong. Definitely, potentially.
Yeah, I've missed kid Xiao days. Don't let anyone tell you differently.
Oh, Kid's going to make his way in. Shu taking a lot of damage as Chimin forced to go off to the side. Zatai locks down the taunt once more time, though. This guy is everywhere on the map as Chimin uses his ultimate, gets himself to relative safety, but there's the dazzle. And IG say we may as well just razzle-dazzle.
Of Graves, because he's constantly having to answer these lanes.
Well, once again, Kid's going to make his way through. XQ moves out of the way, but he can't move far enough. The dazzle gets a double, and the ultimate from the Taric, adding insult to injury for Saint. IG just dives all day because he's getting dangerous here as the ultimate flying down the mid lane there from Akon. They're looking for Rookie, who flashes, gets out of the way of the Hemoplague as well, but will fall down. Otto tanking up the turret, has to use the pull, and the Ignite's not going to be enough. So
they're just acting based off lane assignments. This is just new IG coming through.
In goes the Weaver's Wall as, my God, Chimin gets obliterated, but is still alive for the moment. In goes Kid, grabs it with the E. Is going to be able to lock that one down. A lot expended for the pick, but can they... Kid now hunting down the Graves. The man's got a Trinity Force and his Ninja Tabi as there's the curtain call. In goes Akon. Nice knock up onto Browland as he throws down his Q, but isn't going to complete it. Flashes over the wall to escape. But now Saint on the run, and IG set up the Weaver's Wall straight across his mid lane. Chimin grabs Rookie on his way past, which was very cute. Saint win it 1-0 for
aiming for you every chance they get.
Unless they find Chimin, and there's the slow from the Rylai's. Chimin trying to do everything to get away. Does so. Good knock up as Zatai finds his way into the backline. Exhaust immediately as Otto takes down Kid in the front. Rookie, massive burst as a double kill comes in. And can Saint find their way back around? Knock up doesn't land, but Akon still looking for more. Marge off to the side, but Saint are together. There's the Chilling Smite, and Baolan is going to fall. XQ picks it up, and Saint once again find a team fight in the mid game.
And that could mean Baron. You have to watch out for that. You really need to recognize how to take your leads. It just feels like IG right now.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, wait a minute.
In trouble. In goes Marge. Picks up one. Zatai right in amongst his fighters. XQ dashes forward. Zatai picks it up. Zatai now in trouble. Will fall as it's the kill onto the Ezreal picked up by Otto. Unofficial triple kill coming out as Chimin can't get the quick draw in, but... Well, Chimin now has his more of Melmortius. It's the last Whisper built up as well as now Shu once again, but now doesn't have the ult, just thrown straight back into IG, and he's destroyed by Rookie's lockdown. IG now going to look at starting the Baron. They've got the pink to ward off the vision. And there's Kid, has the ultimate as well as Chimin looks to try and blow up. Marge doesn't do so. And Kid's able to lock down the kill. Marge in trouble, actually will burn down quite a lot. As Curtain Call comes in as well. Arcane Shift gets Marge out the backside. Baolan taking a lot of damage as Otto has moved his way over. Chimin taking a lot of damage. True Shot Barrage nails him.
Yeah, Kid went in for the engage.
Well, speaking of engage, the Tie's going to get in towards the backside, throws down his nullification as now Otto says, well,
Marge.
if I'm going to do anything, I'm going to try and take down Marge with me as the shutdown does come in. Good double taunt from Zatai, who tries to get even further forward, and Saint are melting at the hands of IG. Rookie commanding it, and Kid so deep between turrets, but it doesn't matter. 17-7 now in kills, as even Acorn's dead, angry corpse is going to fall. Yeah.
Just goes back to the same game. You cannot engage on them.
Well, shoot, once again, he's going to fall down as Rookie just seems to be finding pick after pick. Weaver's Wall actually coming in as well as he gets to stand united. Chimin tagged by the Rylai's. Has to use the ultimate to try and escape. Will have the quick draw as the Tide doesn't get the Shadow Dash, but is going to slow him down. There's another fantastic seismic shove from Rookie, and that helps lock it up for Zatai.
If they ever catch you...
Pink ward vision. XQ comes over the side, but this Baron is going to fall. Gets dazzled in the meantime, and that is going to be Kid locking it up, and Zatai just playing interference, making sure that Saint can't even get a look in, and they don't.
Exactly. They had that blue trinket, but honestly, if you play that game long enough...
Best he can, Marge fighting Otto. Throws down the dash cannon as the pull's in there. Nice exhaust to deny a lot of the damage. As Otto moving around once again, but in comes IG. The Dazzle's going to land onto the Vladimir, and Marge gets his revenge on the mid laner of Saint.
And they just show up in force. Zatai might get out. We'll see.
Yeah, nice taunt comes in, but the Dazzle once again onto the cow as Kid does get the flanking play. Otto in trouble, will have the pull as IG haven't found any kills just yet. Good pulverize onto a couple of members of IG, but Shu will fall down. Now Acorn, he's the last remaining tank, but he just gets shoved back into IG. And Kid, he can just play with impunity like this, has the GA. It will go off as Marge now attacking Chimin and XQ on this fountain. Misses the Mystic shot as XQ has some fancy footwork, but IG relegate him to his fountain and now look to try and win the game.
Yeah, Marge, by the way, we have not said much about him, but he has been showing his mechanical prowess.
Oh, yeah.
So this has been a great win for IG. I don't know how Game 3 is going to work out.
Yeah, well, we'll see whether Saint can get their blue pants on, whether it's blue side that's going to take the victory, but a commanding one for IG as we switch over. Looks like the Talia pick may have to be looked at for game number 3.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a ban for Talia or just a completely different preference.